right out my window. Blast you with my die.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Just about halfway through the season now, still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Strong with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Cook. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Caught by the rookie out of Cal. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Allen setting up play action. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Buying some time right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Josh Allen, the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down throw for May. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catches made down the right sideline. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
One after is good by Boy Gallis. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Strong with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's hold on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run it with Cook. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills break the tie here in the 1st.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump. We'll get explosive on the ground as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. Brooks now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, goes to the line now. 1st and 10.
Five wide.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Buffalo.
Another one for Cook. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
Running right side by Kincaid. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bills have a 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now the shotgun gives to Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. We're all knotted up at 14. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points.
319!
Allen to throw. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a second quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see it throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. On the draw, this is Henderson. And powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Now Henry, and it's out. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Has him on a quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs go to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Brown gets a gain of 5, third down coming up.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
With a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Now May on fourth down. He connects downfield. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Patriots can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Dallas on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They kick the running back in motion. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
This is Cook. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
That's a short gain of 1. And the Bills have a 1st down. Now, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. So 1st down from the 41. Now Allen going to the air. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Let's come in here, Allen. On the out route, complete. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Pass now to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They go play action. Here's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bills have it as he records the first interception of his young career. 1st and 10 from the 43. On the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Allen looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
May on 1st and 10. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 32. Operating from the gun, here's May. He finds his running back, Henderson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Henderson here from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. May now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. It's his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. The Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's on target to Williams. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal. May looking to throw. Throws caught. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Boy Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots tie us up 28 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Strong with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's May to the air. Drop this to Henderson underneath. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
First down, May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Back to the air. It's May. Completed to his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
May now on third down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Strong with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Looking slant route, complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, don't recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That play good for 17 and the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw now, Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal. And center receiver left. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Bass's kick is good. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after you already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a 2nd one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Into traffic, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. It's inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
1st down, and they go right back to him. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Strong with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down throw for Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
They get 19 on that pickup, and that's good for a Buffalo 1st. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To throw again, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Oh, trying forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
With the pistol, Henderson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make when in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play, salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a two-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Formation for the Patriots.
Punt meets him at the 28. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. On first down, Allen. Connecting on the slant. And you do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Round 80. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Bills losing by 7. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Allen setting up to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
We'll look to throw it. Setting up the screen. Room to the right. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut it to a point late in this one. It's a James Cook touchdown. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Here he is to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 27 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
It's Henderson on the give. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Cut out left. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
A 48-yard attempt.
The game resting on this try from Andres Borregales. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. The kick is good. He got it. And the third time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it. So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.